YouTube was telling me that people can't hear the music that's in this intro video. Chat, can you hear the music that's in this intro video? Very strange. Anyways, hello. Hello, Farrah Fang.
Hello.
Thank you.
We haven't done a collab in a hot minute.
We really haven't. I mean, we were supposed to. We sure were supposed to.
To be fair, the first time I had to cancel because my grandpa died.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you for that one. But the reschedule one, you like messaged me, I think on the day we were supposed to watch this, and then you were like, oh, I'm going to a concert.
Because I forgot I was going to a concert. I forgot that the concert existed and that I was going to it because I bought the ticket so long ago. And my roommate also forgot, and then she texted me and she's like, we have a concert to go to tonight. And I was like, oh.
1 second, I just realized I have a bunch of filters I can turn on for you. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, not reverb. Okay.
But I'm ready to watch some things. Ready to watch Cowboy Bebop, the live action. I feel like this is going to be very sitcom-like. You know? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That might just be because I associate the guy who's playing oh, what's the cowboy's name?
Okay, we need to preface this with how much Cowboy Bebop you've watched.
I have watched the first 3 episodes maybe 30 times. Because I always think I'm always like, Cowboy Bebop is an anime I should know and watch. And it's also one that I think I would enjoy. But then I watch the first 3 episodes and then get distracted by something and then forget that I ever attempted to watch it until a few weeks, months later when I'm like, I should watch Cowboy Bebop. But then I don't remember what happened. So then I start from the first episode.
It's episodic, though. You don't really need to know what happened.
There is a running-ish plot. There's a running-ish plot.
Yeah, well, anyways, I've watched it. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of Cowboy Bebop. It's fine. I don't really like episodic things in general.
You like Space Dandy, what is Space Dandy but just a Cowboy Bebop parody?
I mean, you are 100% correct, but I like Space Dandy because it's funny. Cowboy Bebop's not funny. So, it makes me wonder if I'm gonna like this show.
This show feels, I genuinely believe the show is just like a sitcom version of Cowboy Bebop from the little bit that I've seen of it. So you might.
I saw their bit about bidets. I thought it was genuinely funny.
Yeah, I think you're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah. So
I think I'm going to be very neutral about it.
Probably. And I think that's an appropriate, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. Well, obviously, I'm just gonna note, we're not gonna show it on screen. So go to Netflix, log into a Netflix account, and turn on Cowboy Bebop live action, episode 1, which is called Cowboy Gospel, episode 1. I don't know why they put episode 1 again, but anyways, what were you saying?
Oh, geez, I sure don't remember.
I have a giant brownie in front of me.
I just remembered that the main actor tweeted that he was worried he played Spike. His name is Spike.
John Cho.
Okay. Yeah, yes, he was worried that he played Spike too sexily. And
from what I have seen, that is not the concern.
Yeah, which is ironic because on the flip side,
Idris Elba.
Said that he was not going to play Knuckles sexily, and everybody was like, but you did though.
So that was a lie, is the tweet I saw.
Yeah. Maybe they should switch Mojo.
They need to switch actors.
For Spike?
I think Idris Elba could be Spike. We said Idris Elba could be Spike.
That's fair. I mean, he could be.
I feel like he has an appropriate energy.
Spike Spiegel. All right. Well, yeah.
I think we should just start. Let's watch this TV show. Okay, is everyone ready? I'm gonna start the timer. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then you click, okay? We don't click on 3, because this is my channel.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, play.
Wow, we're perfectly timed. I heard your as soon as mine appeared on the screen.
In association with Tomorrow Studios. Oh, I should know, I'm a really big fan of like art pop art, like Wes Anderson style directing. Oh, I accidentally paused mine.
Why?
I didn't mean to. I was changing the subtitle and I guess it just paused. That was weird. Okay, let's restart. Sorry.
Okay.
I was literally like watching and I'm like, why is it not moving?
Wait, there's no noise and it's not moving.
Okay, it was already really quiet in my ear. Actually, I should really turn it up. I couldn't hear it at all. That's why I turned on subtitles. Okay. Sorry. Restart. Okay. 3, 2, 1, start. I did it really late, but a Netflix series.
Here we go. In association with Tomorrow Studios.
It sure is.
Woman sobbing. I love anything with neon lights in it.
Very specific. I did not.
Woods in space.
This is a good point. I mean, isn't part of the aesthetic of Cowboy Bebop is that they're never outside because they're always in space?
Yeah, it is. Space Cowboy. That's the whole
thing.
Also, like, I hate he's saying that he hates these corporate assholes, but like, you're yelling at the people that you're saying are the victims in this situation. Like,
they don't think about it that far.
I know.
The person holding the gun to the other person's head is the most Cowboy Bebop aesthetic person I've seen of anything about this show.
Yeah, same. She's what I feel like Faye Valentine should have been dressed up as, if that makes sense.
Another one? 2 guns to 1 head. I think it's like written on her name badge.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're in the place where she works.
You're talking to her because she works there.
Yeah.
This has the exact same layout as the casino that I built in that casino making game that I can't remember the name of. Also, if you don't have subtitles on, highly recommend turning on subtitles. We're just gonna keep talking.
Here we go, the 2 sexy performance.
Oh my god. I hate these headphones.
What do you mean? They're futuristic.
I mean, I know Cowboy Bebop's thing is retro future, but oh my gosh.
I love retro future.
I think I'm realizing, and maybe my opinion will change.
Okay. Yeah, this is just supposed to be the opening badass sequence.
I love all these pounds to the chest doing nothing. Oh my god.
Was that a bad guy that he used as a human shield or just a guy?
I didn't pay attention.
He wasn't holding a gun, so I'm assuming he's just used a random civilian as the human shield.
There's something about this show that makes it feel low budget, even though I don't think it was. Maybe it was, though.
No, I don't think it was.
I guess it does have John Cho in it.
Yeah. I
don't know.
I mean, aesthetically... Oh, you know what it feels like? It feels like a high
Oh my god,
YouTube
this is
video.
stupid. Yes, it absolutely does feel like a high budget YouTube video. You are 100% correct. Also, we have our first joke that didn't land at all. Oh, part of the reason it was canceled so fast is because it was high budget. Makes sense. I know. What would have been funny is if you're like, you didn't kill Tanaka, did you? And then Tanaka's like, drop the guns, and he just shoots him in the head. I would have laughed.
I don't think the old ladies who sit at slot machines have necessarily lived a full, rich life.
If my stint playing Casino Incorporated has taught me anything, then they have not. Unless they're hired as cheats.
Why would you wait for him to grab a gun?
You know what I'm gonna blame? You know what I'm gonna blame all this on?
Mm-hmm.
Editing. I think the editing's bad. I think they got an amateur editor.
I think the writing's bad.
Oh, the writing is also bad. The writing is also bad. Don't get me wrong, but like what makes it feel like a cheap, high budget YouTube video is definitely the editing.
Yeah. But I do have to get out while we're still on this. I hate in sci-fi shows when they do things like, is that a disruptor? You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they have to.
They don't have.
That's true. If it was good prop design, then they wouldn't have to. Which was the point of the slow-mo of him taking out the gun. It's like, okay, we get it. It's a big gun.
Yeah, there's something really intense about this gun.
Oh. Wait, what? That's not how gravity works.
Aren't they in space?
Gravity doesn't just stop working once you have access to the outdoors. Is that how it works in Space Cowboy? I almost said Space Dandy.
I don't think
That's not the name of the show.
Working.
It's Cowboy Bebop.
I don't think gravity stopped working. I think it was just like the pull of it trying to.
No,
pull
yeah,
them
gravity
outside.
stopped working. That was the point of that sequence.
Oh, was it? It was.
Yeah.
The thing was being ripped open. And
There was
everything gonna
both.
get pulled outside.
Both of these things were happening, I believe. Oh, well, I don't know. You know what? I mean, maybe they just telegraphed it very poorly. I don't know.
I'd believe that. Oh, the edit. Oh, them. That was bad.
Who wrote this?
It's a good question.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm Googling it. Googling it.
I feel like this was their way of like showing to audiences who haven't seen Cowboy Bebop or didn't know Cowboy Bebop exists. It was them being like, by the way, this is in space. In case you didn't know.
I like the idea that it was a surprise. That's a funny concept to me. There's 10 episodes of this?
They're like an hour long each.
Are you serious?
Canceled.
Oh my god, I did not realize they were an hour long.
Also, they've been bounty hunters for so long at this point.
The reason the music is so good is because Yoko Kanno did it again.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. That's cool. I don't know if it's just the same OSC as the original show, but which it could be. I did a school book report on Yoko Kanno, and my teacher gave me a worst grade because the song I chose to showcase wasn't Tank, which is this opening. It's less that he was a weeb and more that he was a trumpet player. Because I still did an anime song, of course. Who
is this? Who are these?
No one I know. I mean, not that I remember the show very well. I mean, people are very upset about the way Faye Valentine is portrayed. I haven't seen anything so far that makes me like, you know, be very frustrated with the portrayal.
What was the frustration?
I mean, just like the way they changed her. I'm like, well, it's not, what, who cares?
Well, I mean, people that like her care.
I mean, I guess, but well, okay. Compared to the other sins of this show, I don't understand the frustration. Like, for a lot of people, it's like the biggest problem. And I'm like, is it? I mean, I guess we need to get to her first. Yeah. We'll see if we get that far. Okay, it keeps saying developed by Christopher Yost. I'm just gonna assume. Well, whoever.
Oh wow, they're going into the running plot line right away.
And
it looks bad. This looks bad. This looks like Supernatural in 2011.
It really does. What?
She's wearing a wig.
The guy who did this is the guy who wait, what did he do on those movies though? He was a writer on Thor Ragnarok and The Mandalorian. What happened? Did he have an aneurysm when he got here? You know what I think? You know what I think happened? It's because he was executive producer on this and writer, which is not that's actually not a very common combo. I bet he was like, no, my script is perfect. I don't need a punch-up artist. Who is the person who makes all those cringy lines sound good? That's their job. So I bet that's what happened.
That makes sense.
Which makes me think whoever did Punch Up on Thor Ragnarok, oh my god. Maybe it was Taika, I don't know. Funny guy. You doubt he was the only writer? I mean, yeah. I can't find any other information on who his writers are.
Honestly, since he developed and wrote it, he might not have even wrote that much of it too. He might have just been like, just wanted his name on the writing thing because he is a writer.
Usually though, executive producer is the fluff line. Like, you do kind of have power, but that's the thing you get so they can give you more money. And then the other thing is your real role.
He did write on Thor Ragnarok, but he also wrote on Thor: The Dark World, which
this is true.
The worst Thor movie ever in existence. That's not true, not ever, but modern.
What?
Said it's the worst modern, because I said ever, and that's not true, because like the 60s or 70s Thor movie.
Oh, those don't count.
That's true.
All I'm saying is clearly there was no punch-up artist who went through this script. That's clearly what happened. And I don't know how that could happen.
Also, since it is a TV show, entirely possible they could have rushed it and been like, "This is good enough."
I don't know about that.
This feels, honestly, it really feels like I'm in high school again, in theater class, watching two people have to do an exchange for one of the units.
That's giving so much credit to the people we went to high school with. Oh, her Fair's audio is low? Oh, sorry about that.
Wow. Fake friend.
Mm-hmm. My audio is also kind of high. I don't know why. It should be about even now. Talk?
Hello?
It's still a little low. There we go.
Cowboy gospel.
Oh, they're outside.
They're New Tijuana, which is all in Japanese for some reason. Oh, there's tacos and churros.
So New Tijuana is just like old Tijuana. Interesting.
I like the ideas that tacos and churros pass the test of time.
What's the over-under for betting that this location choicing exists only because they're like, we can just go to a real place. We just go to Tijuana and say, oh, it's New Tijuana. Although apparently they shot, they said they shot all this in New Zealand, but I find it so doubtful that they shot this in New Zealand.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. It might also just, I mean, that could just be where it was in Cowboy Bebop in the anime. What do we know?
What, New Tijuana? They said it's Tijuana in the anime too. I mean, it makes sense, but they can choose anywhere in the TV show. Why is it all in Japanese in the back? I mean, this is actually, like, everything we're watching right now is, if I remember correctly, straight from the show.
It is. In the show, they just called it Tijuana, and then in this adaptation, they changed it to New Tijuana.
That's fair. What?
Is this supposed to be funny?
I genuinely don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to be like innuendo or it's supposed to be a joke. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I forgot.
Ooh. This is so ridiculous.
They just pinned red stripes onto their clothing. They're like, now it's future.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like Critical would have a lot to say about how readable the action is here.
Mm-hmm. Again, it still feels like a high budget YouTube. Feels even more like a high budget YouTube video.
I mean, honestly, the more we watch
before.
Yeah. Pretty sure I've seen, what is it? What's the name of that? Wait, Rocket Jump? Pretty sure I've seen Rocket Jump make this exact. What's Rocket Jump up to these days? I know they did that Crunchyroll live action show, which was good. They should make more of that.
I was recently going through my old YouTube channel, and I stumbled upon Rocket Jump videos from like 8 years ago that I had favorited, and it was so nostalgic.
They stopped making anything, right? They stopped making stuff on YouTube?
I think so.
Although, I guess it makes sense that they'd be on Europa.
Well, yeah. At this point in the future, I would like to believe that we've gone past a lot of these names, though. And yet we haven't.
In the show, isn't it not even that far in the future, though?
I don't remember. Well, it's far enough in the future we're in space.
Yeah, but it's not that far in the future. What the heck?
It takes place in 2071. But the Netflix series takes place in 2171.
Interesting.
I guess,
see, that's not that far, but that's pretty much what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That sucks. It was funny until you said it was funny, I'll be honest.
I think a part of it is that they stuck too closely to the source material, which is at this point so outdated.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
A lot of the tropes and stuff have been like drilled into the ground. So you had, in order for this to be successful, I think they had to have had better writing, better editing, and maybe reinvented the show a little more than they did.
Hello. Yeah, they made some bad fundamental decisions when making this. I think this guy here he is working his ass off. John Cho trusted the script way too much.
Yeah.
I feel like some of these shots are unnecessary. Or they're not fulfilling the purpose they think they are.
Yeah.
So he thought he played it too sexy, huh?
No.
Oh, I just realized the timer is being completely covered by your head. Oh, that's on me. That's on me. There it is. Sorry. Right before you said it, I realized you just couldn't see it. There we go. Now it's visible. I feel like I'm in the middle of an awkward conversation right now watching this show.
Me too. It's so uncomfortable for no reason.
Yeah. Some people work to try to make conversation this awkward. They need to stop calling it that.
That's what people call it.
I know, but they could at least call it NTJ.
Oh. Didn't we already have this conversation?
He mentioned it, yeah. They're reiterating it. Exactly. Jet's actor did not deserve this. He is working so hard. And he's doing a pretty good job. It's just every once in a while there's a line that's like, he's like, I can't save this. What's this actor's name? I'm looking it up. What?
Maybe it's because I've just seen him play a dad. I feel like John Cho is too old to be Spike.
Spike's pretty old.
Spike's 27.
I don't get that impression from him.
It's because you watched it when you were really young, so he got older.
No, but even then, I don't know.
Yeah, because Kakashi's 27, but we saw Naruto when we were really young, so we're like, that's an old man.
Kakashi seems like 27, though.
I think Spike seems like he's 27.
Oh. Spike seems at least 5 years older than that.
Now I'm just looking at photos of Spike.
You're right. Netflix doesn't show time elapsed. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know how I can fix that. I'll tell you. Well, we're at 24-22, 24-21, 24-20, 24-19, 24-18, 24-17, etc. That's how much time is left in this show.
Are we about to meet Faye?
No, I don't think she's even in this episode. I know they meet in a bar, right? I watched that episode. Or that's clip.
I don't think that's when they met, though, because she was coming up to them like she knew them.
I was reading the comments and everyone was saying that was her introduction.
That's a weird introduction.
Exactly.
I saw a really funny.
They did mention.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Well, there we go. I saw a funny TikTok that was like Zoomers, young Zoomers, teenagers were like, "Oh, why do you like Gojo? Do you have daddy issues?" And this person stitched it and like responded was like, "I'm 28 and Gojo is 28. I'm just not a pedophile." So
I still need to watch that show. Still haven't watched more than episode 1 with you. I really want to. I've just been so busy.
You should figure that out. She's smoking a cigarette while pregnant?
She sure is. You're saying that like she makes good decisions.
Oh, true. Why did they make the bus so loud in the background?
I think sound is another one of the issues that plague this show.
Yeah. it's not very culturally sensitive to call New Tijuana a cesspool.
That's why I was surprised they included this location in the first place.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have to do it like that.
Well, you know they're not going to. You know they're not going to do it correctly.
It also doesn't look like it looks so nice.
Honestly, there's just like some people hanging out on the street.
Yeah, like there's a guy buying popcorn in the background. I mean,
honestly, seems like a pretty cool place to visit.
Yeah, you just could just imagine a person walking by and hearing him be like, cesspool. The fuck?
Just beating the crap out of him.
Yeah. I'll show you, cesspool.
Yeah. Well, maybe it would be a cesspool, but that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Why is she British? I hate that.
I hate that too, I have to say. Every time she opens her mouth, I'm like, shut your mouth. Because as me with my accent, like I'm watching her and I'm like, I feel like this British person with this posh accent is supposed to look really posh, but obviously you're not.
Mm-hmm. So well, that's the other thing about I don't like about what they've done with her is they've made her really clean. They didn't do that with the guy she was with. Oh, there's Faye. I hate this.
If I closed my eyes, the way John Cho is saying this, it is very much like anime voice acting. Like I can see Kyon saying these lines, which is really specific, but that's just a thought I had.
Honestly, the vibe I'm getting is people.
Oh, so she is like, posh.
I hate this.
But my problem is that John Cho is the only one who sounds like he's anime voice acting. So everyone else is in a movie, and he's ADRing in the recording booth. Yes, Kyon from Haruhi. Oh, speaking of me and Farah's Haruhi disappearance, Haruhi Day celebration is a week from today. And almost exactly a week, like, from this hour. Well, actually, it's not going to be at 1, but...
But also, Lua's birthday stream on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that's a little bit more urgent.
Yeah. And then after that, you'll see some really cool art for the Haruhi stream.
It's not going to be at the thumbnail?
It's going to be all of it.
Okay. It's just
I'm frugal.
It's going to be the only visuals on the screen.
Yeah. No, I'm going to post the art after your birthday on Twitter.
www.twitter.com. Ugh, hate this. I mean, I guess I see why people are mad. I agree. Yeah, this guy does sound like the Jet voice actor. I mean, he is killing it. And by the way, this is his first major role. He's doing post-production on a different movie that's coming out, which I think is hilarious, by the way, but
I hope he gets more chances. It's not this show.
Seriously, he's killing it. He's doing a great job. He also seems to have really bulked up for this role. I don't think he's normally this big.
I could see John Cho's contacts in that scene.
I've been able to see I've been able to see every single person's contacts this whole time. It's been bothering me greatly.
Yeah, but but my first thought was that he had blue eyes with really dilated pupils, and I was like, whoa, why is his pupils so dilated? And then I realized, no, that's his eyes. The blue is just the contacts.
Also, why is his collar only sometimes popped? Is it like that in the show too? But I don't like it popped. It looks stupid.
I feel like his whole suit looks too stiff for me. For the things that he has to do. It makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. I mean, they especially tailored too clean, James Bond's
that's for
suit.
Sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Adjusting my sitting position.
Like, this is the only outfit this man wears, and he does not have more than one of them. It's gonna be kind of
I don't know about
sometimes.
that. Maybe he has a whole closet full.
I don't believe it. I'm pretty sure that the shirt is yellow, not on purpose. This did not start out as a yellow shirt.
It's the blood and piss of my enemies.
Or just his sweat.
I need to do another Bakano watch along. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think people are mad about her because they took all of the femme part of her femme fatale. You know what I mean?
Yeah. On an unrelated note, I don't like what they did with her hair because they always
the wig is bad.
Yeah, and I also hate when they're like, we need to make this more realistic, so we're not going to go all in on the color, on the original hair color, and that always bothers me. Just go all, if you're going to do it, go all in on the original color.
Depends. They definitely could have pushed this one farther.
Mm-hmm. They're in space, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
And also, why is she so clean, dude?
Because she's posh.
But they've been on the run. Look how dirty he is. And they make out all the time. Some of that would rub off on her.
I like that they're like, she's posh, so she needs to be wearing a dress. But that is the ugliest dress I've ever seen in my entire life. To the point where no living person would choose to wear that. But they're like, it's futuristic and posh, but also dirty because it's brown. It's perfect.
Maybe there's just not that many maternity runaway clothes. You know? You ever think of that?
Maternity runaway formal wear.
They're on the run. Is she really waking up every morning to do a smoky eye and fill in her brows? They've also had way too many close-up on eyes shots. They've done that so many times this episode. It's not giving what they think it's giving. It is.
Oh no, he's getting turned into a wolf!
Oh, are these her dad's people?
No, aren't these the syndicate that's actually providing, like, they stole the drugs from these guys? Isn't that what they said earlier?
Oh. I wasn't paying attention.
They call themselves the syndicate. I mean, I don't know that has nothing to do with her dad. We just know that her dad is rich and powerful after all. I will give them a single point for showing violence against women because too many people are too cowardly. Oh my god, okay, that was a little much. Did that go right through her stomach? Wait, did that go right through? Oh my god! Oh, okay, okay. Okay.
Oh,
I forgot
it's
about
not a
that
real
twist.
baby.
I completely forgot. That's in the show too. I completely forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's too funny.
You know.
Oh. Oh, I hate that. I hate when you can just clearly see them pulling an actor along
Yeah.
on a rope.
Wow, he's so cool.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, look at all the blood. You know what? I think you are right. This show would have been improved with a little bit of neon. I don't think I would have said that before I actually was watching this. But
well, because neon is the foundation of any retro futuristic thing ever.
you're true. You're right. What?
Yeah, that's a thing. He has a past with the Syndicate.
Okay. No, save Jet. He's our best character.
He's the only good actor. Oh, she saved him. The thing is, being feminine doesn't make a character weak, and thinking that is misogynistic. So trying to like be a feminist by making your female characters more masculine isn't doing what you think it does. I need more hyper feminine murderers, please.
Is he in like a flying saucer? Oh no, okay.
Now it's more like a thing from Star Wars.
He's in a TIE fighter.
Oh, he is dead.
He sure is, baby. Not getting that bounty now. Ugh.
It's okay, there's a bounty on her.
True. It doesn't Faye take it all? Isn't one of the shticks of Cowboy Bebop that like any bounties they get, Faye just ends up taking all of it?
It might be. I sure couldn't tell you.
I might be completely wrong about that. I think she might be also broke.
Yeah, she is also broke. That's why she stays with them in the first place.
Yeah. Look at all this budget. Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Oh, I hate his flashbacks.
The color grading is the worst part.
The color grading, the blur filter, her really, really bad wig that they put on the girl that he's with, Julia, I think her name is. There's no reason for it.
Well, they had to put the blur because of the bad wig.
It's not blurry enough then.
Oh.
Oh no, her baby.
I have a feeling, I obviously, again, I cannot remember anything from the show. I have a feeling that pretty much that exact thing played out, but I don't think that Spike Spiegel was sitting there in a ship right next to them. I don't really remember Spike Spiegel flying a lot of solo ships. Is that a thing that happened a lot? I don't remember it happening once. Why are all these dead fish here? Is this how they make it?
Yeah, I think they're at a fish factory.
Where are they getting fish?
From the, I'm sure there are some planets or some. Oh, it's probably a farm. It's a fish farm.
Oh.
It's a floating fish farm spaceship.
That girl on the right looks exactly like someone I know.
Oh, that's funny. Maybe it is her. Maybe she signed up for a.
I don't think so. She's not shorter than that.
Bebop. Well, the dude looks pretty short. You have to keep in mind, all Hollywood men are like 5'5".
I mean, I do know this. Yeah, that's the Apple box, baby. What? Why would they know they're cowboys? They're never called cowboys. I don't think. Are they ever called cowboys once? Oh my god, Farrah.
What? What?
Sorry, I looked over. And your video is really messed up. Oh, you're back. Okay. It looked like you were infected with a computer virus.
Oh no. Look at this guy.
Every time I look at him, all I can think is Draco's dad.
That's accurate.
Got back to his Kubrick stare. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, the chain came off.
See,
this
that
is
was
so
a
poorly
bold,
done.
I don't know. That was kind of a bold directing choice that I don't dislike. Just that sequence of events they just showed us.
I think it'd be fine. It has to be a recurring thing.
Fucking wig. I'm sorry.
It's the worst. They got that for $29.99 on Amazon
I can
Prime.
buy that. That's a cosplay wig.
I'm guessing that's supposed to be the woman Spike used to love or still
Nobody
love.
can tell because the wig is so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have your stream info in the...
The villain's pretty good actor too.
Okay, let me go to twitch.tv/German985 and then search for Farrah.
That fake tattoo. Oh my gosh. See you, Space Cowboy. I don't think. Can we just play Super Auto Pets now?
I mean, oh, they're doing this.
What are they doing?
I have to say, this is actually one of my... Okay, sorry, episode 2 started, and they're pulling a ongoing bit directly straight from the anime that I think is a good idea. And I don't know. Wait, if we're not gonna watch the episode 2, I just want to watch this part.
I also really liked that.
Like, of anything to just pull directly and reproduce, like, something cute and campy like that is a good idea.
I agree, because then it helps make the crap wigs make sense.
I have to say, those outfits are very poorly made. They definitely commissioned, like, a cosplay maker. See? So women can wear shorts in this universe. And now it's really serious. Okay, sorry. I didn't restart any of this stuff. I just wanted to, I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like having to I don't want to reset everything up and then have you beat me in Super Auto Pets over and over and over again.
What? What are you saying? What are you saying? I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna mentor you in Super Auto Pets.
But what if I don't care?
Then just play me.
What?
Just play me. Just play me. Mm-hmm. 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 It'll be so fun. It'll be so fun. Tell her, chat. Gang up on Lua. Lua. Oh, I just went to your stream. And then you just weren't in your seat.
Yeah.
Why aren't you in your seat?
I want to play Super Auto Pets.
How can you not want? It's so much fun.
Not that much fun.
All right, well, let's watch another episode of Cowboy Bebop. And what was that noise?
That's the sound of my microphone moving towards my face and away from my face.
Now that I'm on your stream, I'm reading chat, and someone asked what happened to Chris Evans. The answer is I got the ick.
No, it's even funny. It's way funnier than that. It's so stupid. It's actually he tweeted like a theater kid one too many times. That's literally why.
He didn't. I wouldn't necessarily say that he tweeted like a theater kid that many times beforehand. But he finally did a tweet that was so theater kid. Nothing against theater kids. I just couldn't do it. The ick is when you like someone and then one thing just changes it. Thanos snapped the like away. That's what an ick is.
I guess.
Yeah, so you just like them and then they do one thing and you're like, oh, I don't like them anymore. And it's usually people that like you don't know that well in the first place, so it's easier to get the ick. It's not usually someone that like someone has been seeing someone for like 6 months and then they got the ick. It's not usually that. It's usually only for like crushes or like people that you've just started seeing. So
now, see, the funny thing, Flamer, is that she is actively looking for a new parasocial relationship to set up, and she has been reviewing candidates. And I was saying, I'm surprised you haven't just immediately chosen Ludwig. And we had a whole discussion about it.
Yeah, which I can explain the reasoning right now. There's the way I feel like you could definitely have a parasocial crush on like a streamer, but it feels weird if they are not only in a relationship that you know about and also follow that other streamer, but also the fact that like a streamer could just see your tweet. They could just see your thirst tweet and just be very aware of everything. And like they could just come across it, and that sounds horrifying. You can't tweet insane stuff like you can about a celebrity that you'll literally never meet. You can't do that because they might see it.
Yeah.
They might see it, and that would be so uncomfortable. So that's why not Ludwig, even though I am a Lud bud, if you will.
Is that what he calls them?
Yeah, that is what he calls them.
That's weird.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
What do you call your followers?
Pup stars. It's not much better.
Do you know what I've decided to call mine?
Huh?
I've told you before.
Dead bodies?
No, not my followers. My enemies, for sure. No, they were colleagues. Because a group of ferrets is a business.
Oh.
So these are my fans are my colleagues. My followers are my colleagues.
That's cute.
Isn't it cute?
That's cute.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll be a Twitch affiliate.
Yeah, if you guys could go follow Farah on her Twitch, it's literally in the pinned tweet. If she hits 50 followers, she can be an affiliate. That's the last requirement. So,
I have a love-hate relationship with the, having an average of 3 viewers requirement, though. That one is a fine line. It'll go because it's supposed to be an average of 3, and it'll really go between 4 and 2.9. And when it goes down to 2.9, Twitch is like, screw you. You don't get it anymore.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Have you ever had a teacher that you have messaged and was like, "Hey, so I have like an 89.9. Can I get that rounded up to a 90 so I can have like an A?" Have you ever done that before?
I don't think I have ever done that before.
I have. And they said yes. It was very nice of them. And I had a friend that had an 89.6. Well, I mean, at 89.9, it's like, that would be kind of mean if they said no. And I had a friend who had an 89.6, and they're like, no, I'm not going to.
Well, yeah. Well, I said I said I've never done it because I'm assuming we're talking professors. Every single professor I've ever had, the first thing they said on the first day of class was, "No, I will not round up your grade. I'm already like giving you a huge curve. Do not ask me to round up your." They literally said this exactly like this. So no, I've never asked a professor to round up my grade because every single one of them explicitly said on the first day of class that they would never do that. Now that said, funny story. I took a online class. It had nothing to do with my major. It was like some social studies class. And because it was online, it was 100% based on these quizzes that you had multiple times per class. And you know what the grade I ended up with? I ended up with a 79.7. So I got a C in that class. If I had gotten one more quiz question, I would have gotten a B. Very frustrating.
So just business school things, I guess. For me, I didn't realize in a class that I was in so she would take attendance clicker questions. And it said in the syllabus that it would give you a extra credit if you did it, but it was also for attendance, which was 5% of your grade.
Right.
I was so bad at it, but at the time I was like, because I was just bad about going to class in general. But at the time I was like, it's okay. Because she would give the answer to the extra credit clicker questions like right before she asked the question. So you literally just had to be paying the bare minimum attention in class. And I was like, well, I'm sure my extra credit balances out. And I probably makes up for the attendance. I was wrong in that I had accumulated so much extra credit that by the time it was final time, I had 115% in the class.
How was she giving away so much extra credit?
That just goes to show you how few people in business school attend class.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, at my school, yes, we use the clicker to mark attendance. If you missed more than 4 classes, you failed the class. You just failed the class. So,
I had certain teachers like that, but they were in this. So this was also a business gen ed. So they really just care about getting you to class so that you can get to your upper level major classes, which are much harder depending on what major you have. I did economics, which was
the people
really
who
hard.
were at my school. The professors that were strictest were the first ones.
Oh, I've heard that is, it really depends what school you go to. Because we also had a friend who went to a really intense school and she wanted to be an astrophysicist.
Wow.
And the first 2 semesters at that school are pass fail because they make it so intense. And then she decided she didn't want to be an astrophysicist and she went into computer science. And I don't know what she's doing right now. But yeah. I was going to say, I took an anthropology class for funsies and it was all online. And we had the first exam and I took the first exam and I wanted to throw up because after I finished it, it was like each exam was 30% of your grade. After I finished it, I had a 69.
Okay.
Nice. But I did have a for realsies had a 69 and I was like, oh my God, I have a D. There's literally no way for me to get an A in the class. I'm so screwed. This is going to mess up my GPA. I'll never get into grad school. My life is over. So I emailed him and I was like, I think that, I don't remember what I said, but probably something along the lines of like, can I retake this? Is there any extra credit? Can I do literally anything? And he just emailed me back and said, wait for the curve. And I was like, this jerk, this freaking jerk.
No, and then you get the curve and it's like you have an A+.
Yep, I got the curve and I had the highest score in the class.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
I kind of had a similar thing in that not quite like that, but I there was this required math class that was actually quite important to know, but I couldn't get into the computer science version of the class. Like I just didn't, like I just couldn't get into it. There was too many people. So I had to take the version that was taught by this professor that was his first year. And oh my God, worst professor I've ever had in my life. I just decided, well, I'm not learning anything here. I'm gonna learn more from the textbook. So I stopped going to class because he was literally just reading from the textbook anyways. So I was like, okay, I'll just learn from by myself. And I took the first exam and I got, if I remember correctly, 40 out of 200. And then I was like, okay, now I really got to hunker down. And then the second exam was going to be the midterm. And it was also the last day to like drop out of the class was like basically on the exam day. And then I realized I had not gone to class, nor had I done any studying in a month and a half. So I was like, okay, I'm either gonna cram for this test and then barely pass or just fail, or I'm just going to drop out of the class. And I dropped out of the class. And then I had one friend who stayed in the class, and when she finished it, she was like, yeah, like anyone who stayed in the class just automatically got an A.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because the class was so bad and so many people dropped it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It was horrible. I would say it was a failed experiment, and despite what I or anyone else would say, that professor still taught more sections of that class the semesters following, which made it very hard for me to get a section of the class that he wasn't teaching. It was a real struggle bus for me. Anyways,
I'm so sorry that happened to you. On the subject of parasocial crushes, I do feel like I need to go back and amend something that I said.
Okay.
And that is that I said that it feels weird to have a crush on a streamer because it's like there's less of a barrier between you and them. But there are definitely streamers that are like, that's kind of their thing, is that you're supposed to think that they're hot. So that wouldn't be as weird. But I feel like Ludwig just isn't that kind of streamer.
I
like
feel like
Hassan.
Ludwig would not care in the least if I mean, he literally calls himself parasocial streamer
as a joke.
I know, but he also
like
absolutely would not care because he just doesn't care about these things. You know what I mean?
I don't think he would care either, but it would still be like weird. As
We're
opposed to
Ludwig
someone
right
who's
now.
like, yeah, as opposed to like Hassan, who's
I mean,
like
Hassan's whole thing
is
being a chick magnet, which is wild.
Yeah. So like for those, or even like because it's not about me, it's about like what the audience is doing. Like Chris Evans is easy, the audience is doing that. Hassan, the audience is doing that. Even Saikuno, although I feel absolutely nothing for Saikuno, it would be less weird for me to do like those tweets about Saikuno because everyone is. It's about like not standing out.
Yeah.
Being among the crowd. Blending in. Ready to strike.
Who's the horny imposter? Yeah, and I keep wanting to mention I guess maybe as a transition to the stream that we're gonna have on Monday, that one of the potential cards on the table is Germa, which I mean, I don't disagree with, as a Germa enjoyer.
Yeah, and I mean that is another one that's like, the audience is already doing that. So.
Now, see, here's the problem, though. I feel the problem, particularly with Germa, is yes, the audience is doing it in the same way that BL is allowed in China. Do you know what I mean? It's like the exact same thing. Like the powers that be explicitly do not allow this, but everyone's like, yeah, sure.
Because Germa would never see it unless it was sent to him, which it might be.
Yeah. But I mean, he probably won't see it, but the chance is never zero. You know?
It's true. Also, don't worry, chat, if you're confused as to why Germa, we'll be watching some fan cams on Monday, and then you'll know. Then you'll understand.
Oh, why we're talking about Germa is because we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be doing a collab stream on Farah's Twitch on Monday at 7 p.m. PST. Germa is
He's not a VTuber.
He should be. He's a liar.
He's just a strange man.
He always said he was gonna do a VTuber stream. He's a liar. He is a strange man.
Germa has a lot of fan cams.
Yes. He has a lot of fan cams. I follow this one YouTube channel that exclusively makes unironic fan. Well, they're not exclusively, but basically just makes unironic fan cams of Germa, and they're very good.
Yes, they are like the K-pop idols, like the K-pop idol fan cams.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes less sparkles. The ironic ones have more sparkles. The unironic ones have zero sparkles.
I hope everyone saw my Muppet Lua fan cam.
Yeah, I posted your Muppet Lua fan cam on my community tab and cited you as a local fan.
How did they feel?
0 comments, 2 likes, which is really bad for my community tab.
Oh my god. Everyone go like it. Pause the stream, go to Lua's community posts, and like my thing.
Don't pause the stream, keep us on a different tab. I think maybe YouTube just doesn't tell people about. I actually am now thinking about it. I don't think I've ever once seen a community tab post that is a video, but it's something you can do. So I think YouTube just didn't show it to people because like usually my average is like 12-ish likes on like a community post. So it has 2. Oh.
Now it has 4.
Does it? I'm gonna refresh.
Oh, you know why it might have not that many likes also? Is
yeah,
that
it does have 4 now.
If someone goes to look at it, they're probably clicking it and leaving it, maybe?
I don't know.
Whoops. I accidentally disliked my own video when I clicked it.
It's okay, no one can tell.
That's true. Gosh. I realized that I could download VODs and post them to my YouTube channel, so I've started doing that.
Yeah, Farah has a YouTube channel, turns out.
I always did. You had me as a mod. It always existed.
Yeah. I'm logged into it right now. Let's see if I can do something wacky.
You're logged into my YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm now logged into your YouTube channel. Let's see.
That's why I kept getting logged out.
Well, I mean, I never like actually logged into it. You logged into your YouTube channel on my account somehow. I think maybe you were trying to get into your drive and then, Google.
Yeah.
You have really good impression click-through rate on your Super Auto Pets thumbnail. What the hell?
What's it? Do I?
Yeah, it's 17%. That's really high.
That's so funny considering it's just your thumbnail with my face in front of it.
I know. You were just a art stealer. Let's see what's something wacky I can do on your channel. I guess I could upload a video.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything too wacky. I only have 1 subscriber. Don't make it worse.
Look, I don't think she's gonna care.
Who? What?
Me! I'm the 1 subscriber!
No, I'm saying you're gonna make my situation worse.
Oh. Fine, I won't. I like
you said there's a really good click-through rate, but there's only 7 views.
Yeah,
How
I guess
click-through rate is that?
I guess maybe that's well, I mean, so impressions click-through rate is someone saw it and they decided to click on it. So I guess it was shown to what's 7 times 0.17?
Oh no.
I don't know.
Let me see. It was shown to 1. I don't know.
Oh yeah, people are asking where your YouTube channel is. Let me link it.
Oh, okay.
This is it.
Oh, I have 2 subscribers now?
Wow, look at that.
Thank you for the subscribe.
See, I wasn't going to talk about your YouTube channel because you told me that that you were going to do an experiment where you were going to do stuff on it and not tell anyone.
Yeah. I was going to I forgot about it until you mentioned it. That's for sure. I even forgot what the experiment was.
The experiment was to not tell anyone. It was you were gonna stream on YouTube for a full week without telling anyone about it and see what the rate was like.
That is true. That it was what I was gonna do.
Whoops.
When you lean over, it looks like you're leaning on my shoulder. It's very cute. I'm still watching your stream with it muted. Just watching us. Yes, the feminine urge to switch to YouTube streaming for... Oh, that's such a cute image. The feminine urge to switch to YouTube streaming. So there was that plan,
Ludwig.
but then he... Yeah. I'm easily influenced.
I mean, same,
I'm so
honestly.
easily influenced.
We're two peas in a pod.
We are. We're also talking about Ludwig too much. He's already off the list. We can't discuss him further.
Banned. Also, I actually didn't choose to do this. YouTube just auto-played it into my brain. But I was watching the new Mogul Money, the edited version. And they were jokingly censoring things. But I clearly noted the joke because a lot of them I'm like, what word was that supposed to be?
They were censoring Twitch.
But it wasn't always Twitch. It was other stuff. I would
have to rewatch it. I might not even know. I only started watching like pretty recently, because I wasn't even really watching his streams before he moved to YouTube.
I mean, same.
I had beef with, which was the other reason why I was like, maybe I should switch to YouTube, is because I realized like I don't really use the Twitch app other than when I stream.
Exactly.
And then it's like.
The only person I watch on Twitch, sorry to everyone else who streams on Twitch, the only person I watch on Twitch is Germa. That's why when I type in well, it's actually Twitter, but that's still Twitter. Okay, when I type in TWITC, the first thing that comes up is twitch.tv/Germa985. Not even my own Twitch, by the way. It's Germa's Twitch.
My goodness. For me, it is my own Twitch because I look at myself a lot. It's not even that.
I know there's a lot of good Twitch streamers, but Hoshinova Chars. Wait. Oh no, I remember her. Oh, I was mistaken her with the Niji Sanji streamer. Okay, sorry. I know there's a lot of good streamers on Twitch. Twitch does not play nice with my ISP. Twitch is like extremely laggy for me.
I can watch Twitch fine. It's not an ISP issue. It's the actual like UI of Twitch I hate. Anything that I go onto and immediately starts playing something loudly, I feel I need to click off. It's like overstimulating. I'm like, what is going on? You're not what I wanted. Why are you here?
Yeah.
Where am I? And I don't like not being able to click on a person's channel without having their video autoplay. Like, let me look at their channel before I decide to click on their live.
I think you can turn that off. Because having videos autoplay, I know, is an accessibility thing. So I'm pretty sure in your settings, you can probably turn it off. Even now, even now, the seeds of evil, Germa within you. Okay, sorry, I went to Germa's channel and it's autoplaying right now.
But my new plan for YouTube is that I was going to post more shorts like the Muppet Lua fan cam. Not all fan cams, but
by
I was
the way, the
thinking of
Lua fan
posting
cam,
more shorts.
the Muppet Lua fan cam you posted is not a short. Just telling you.
What do you mean?
It's not a short.
How is it not a short? If it wasn't a short, it wouldn't have automatically gone to the shorts.
Is it a short? Wait.
It is a short.
Muppet Lua fan. Let's see if it even comes up. Nope, it sure didn't. Oh, YouTube search is so good. It's just so
It's
good.
gotten worse.
It has gotten
so much
worse. It's absolutely gotten worse.
It's insane that if I look for something, it would rather show me videos I've already seen than just show me the one that I typed the exact title name of into. It makes it harder for, but anyways,
I can't actually tell if something is a short
YouTube.
from my, I'm gonna try my phone. My camera's gonna turn off for a second. 1 second. Okay.
But I know it's a short because I clicked upload short when I did it, and then also it automatically went to the shorts playlist. It's not under uploads.
Okay. If you try to upload a short from the computer, it is so hard because they don't have that option. I typed exactly the same search as I did it on my computer, and it's not. Oh, I typed ferret. Farah.
You typed ferret?
To be fair, I think it auto-corrected. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is a shorts. On the computer, there is no
discerning difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my plan is I'm gonna continue streaming on Twitch, and then I'll post my VODs to YouTube, because I realized that VODs are just free advertising, so why wouldn't I post it to YouTube and maybe get a view that could redirect them to my Twitch?
That was my view on Twitch.
And I also because of my AMV days, I like making short videos. So I'm like, maybe I could make short videos. Yeah. And then my final plan is for my 1 year anniversary. AMVs. Oh, yes.
You should make Amelia Crony AMVs. Definitely didn't forget her name. What are you talking about?
Yes. I would love that. So yes, I should. But I was thinking, and then my 1 year anniversary, that's when I'm going to pivot to YouTube. Spoiler alert. Spoiler. Fair spoiler.
Massive spoiler.
Yeah. And that Lua already knows my 1 year anniversary plans because Lua's in on it.
I'll be honest, I forgot.
You forgot?
I already forgot. I'm sure if you said it, I'd be like, oh yeah, you did say that. You're doing it with me. You talked about we had conversations about finding a designer. Oh yeah.
Yes, that's for my 1 year anniversary.
When's your 1 year?
It is in August.
Oh, perfect. We have almost an entire year to do it. Has it really not been that long since you started streaming? 4 months doesn't seem like much time to me these days.
Because I think we did my debut in June. Well, my kind of debut, but I didn't really start streaming till August. And I might move it up to June. I mean, we have time. Might move it up to June, depending on if everything gets done by then. But also, depends. I still we haven't found a designer yet. So we'll see. Yeah. June to August.
Or an artist. If anyone knows any Live 2D model artists that are open, someone responds to me. But
yes.
Yeah, we're looking for some cool artists that can do some detailed Live 2D artistry. Yeah. Yeah. I want Jolly to open up their commissions again, please. Thank you.
You should hit them up. You should ask them when their commissions will be open. We have time. We can wait.
The only thing is Jolly, if I remember, well, I didn't actually ask them about it, but when they had commissions open, their big thing is like, oh yeah, you buy Live 2D and art. And I'm like, I can do Live 2D. I just want the art.
Yeah.
Please give me the art. Thank you. One day they'll open up commissions again. Maybe they'll only do Live 2D now. I don't know. They're really good artists.
Hopefully. We'll find
Kinu
out.
Gitsune. I'll look up that person.
Oh.
Kinu Gitsune.
I like their art.
How cute.
It's very cute. But we need for the outfit, we need an outfit specific designer.
Yeah, we do.
Because it's very specific.
It is very specific. It sure is. Okay. We're not going to watch episode 2 of Cowboy Bebop now. It's been too long.
Yeah. Welcome to the Just Chatting stream.
It always ends up... whenever you and I are together, it always just becomes just chatting. Every time.
Because we have so many thoughts. The watch-alongs always become just chatting.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of our other streams start as just chatting. So it's hard to become just chatting.
True.
Yeah. Oh, actually, speaking of live today rigging, I'm just gonna throw this out here. I don't even know how many people are still here, but I have another child. Child that's being birthed into the world of the internet. Her name?
Pro Lure.
Huh?
I was gonna say Pro Rigger Lua.
Sure. Her Twitch is Prayers from Abby, but sorry, not her Twitch. Her Twitter is Prayers from Abby. Abby spelled ABI. And her Twitch is Prayers from Abigail. She is a good Christian streamer, actually, unironically, which is wacky, and I love that. And she's just very, very cute, very cool. What are my rigging rates? I don't have rigging rates.
Yeah, it's free.
I wouldn't say it's free. It's how do I say this?
It's a gift?
Yeah. You know what? That's a really good way to put it. It's more like a gift. It's more like a lot of things have to fall into place correctly. And actually, as it is, I'm actually way too busy to funny story. I have too many I actually have rigs already lined up, both mine and other people's. So oh, you found me because of Abby? Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. I love her. She's so cute. Her streams are so wholesome. I mean, she plays like not wholesome games sometimes, but as in like, you know, gory games or whatever. But I love her. She's just so cool. I'm really glad I got to work with her on this project because actually she's actually reached out to me before about working on like programming type projects. But just I guess maybe she got too busy or something. So I'm glad that we were able to. Rates are subject to workload, but you can't afford me. I mean, it's kind of more like either we have to be mutuals on Twitter, and then you have to be like, hey, I have this thing I want to work on, and then I have to be like, oh, like, yes, I have time to do that. So there's all those stars. Or I just have to find out about your... What happened with Ray is I literally just, like, saw her, and I'm like, oh, her model's really cute. And, like, she has, like, a GoFundMe to try to get rigging, so obviously she hasn't done her rigging yet. So I'll just, like, DM her. And then both Ray and Abby, despite all of their better judgment... absolutely, just despite all of their better judgment, said yes, because obviously if someone that you don't really know, I mean, especially in Ray's case, like she literally had no idea who I was. If someone who you don't really know comes up to you and is like, I'm gonna hey, can I rig your model? Can I rig your model? I mean, it's gonna be kind of weird and you're gonna be like, well, no, like but I just tell them, I'm like, look, if you don't like it at the end, you can have someone else rig it. I'm not gonna, like, I'm free. I'm not gonna charge you. So if you don't like it, you can just get it re-rigged. Like, there's no skin off your back, you know? And I think Abby too, she was really nervous, especially because it was such a tight deadline from this when we started talking to when it was done. I think she was like you don't have to do all of it. Like, I can find another rigger and they can do the rest of it. And I'm like shh, sweet summer child. You do not know of my power.
Oh my gosh. You did make yourself so busy that time period, though, because it was also your. I mean,
okay. When I said yes, I did not know the deadline was going to be December 1st. I was hoping it was going to be in January, so I could do it after my birthday, and then it just sort of ended up being that. Oh no, it has to be done right now. So
I keep forgetting it's Saturday.
It is Saturday. My birthday's in like 3 days.
It is in 3 days. That's crazy. There's so much going on. Thank you for spending most of your birthday week on my channel.
It is funny how that turned out. What was happening is we were just in a call and you were just listing out the streams you were going to be doing. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Can I do that? Can
Which is how a lot of our collabs happen. Like, unless it's like it's either one of us is like, I'm doing this and I kind of want to do it with someone. You want to do it together. And if it's not that, then it's usually the other one's like, I'm going to do this. And then one of us is like, oh, I would like to also do that. That sounds fun. And then we just do it because
we need to do more Minecraft. I've been itching for Minecraft so badly recently. I don't know if we need to start a new server or what, but I need to play Minecraft.
Now that I have my new computer, because at the time when we first started playing Minecraft, I didn't have a computer. So now that I do, can we play real Minecraft?
Can we play Java?
We can play real Minecraft. Yeah, we can play Java. Minecraft.
Real Minecraft. See you later, Jackus. But yeah, I don't charge for my rigging because honestly, that's not what I want. Yeah, real Minecraft, not fake Bedrock Minecraft. Screw fake Bedrock. Honestly, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so unbalanced. It was so bad.
It was weird. It was bad. And I would like to be able to have a skin that doesn't disappear.
Yeah, and also, that was weird.
The worst part about it for me wasn't even that my skin disappeared. It was like on a personal level, I hated that I had to like buy things for my skin with coins. Growing up, not needing to ever do that, and everything for my Minecraft skin was free because I would just draw it myself. So then switching off to this model that's like, oh, you have to pay for the coins. I'm like, I know this took literally -5 seconds to make. I'm not paying for it.
I think that if you had just downloaded regular Minecraft onto your computer, you could have uploaded a skin and still used it on your Switch.
Probably, but the issue at the time was I didn't have a computer. Otherwise, we would have just been playing Minecraft.
I mean, you had no computer at all? I know what you're gonna say. We've talked about this so many times.
Basically had no computer at all.
All right. Was it just your work computer, so you couldn't install Minecraft on it?
No, it was my laptop that I dropped in the bathtub.
But like, you can't just download Minecraft on it and open it for 0.3 seconds, not even the game, just the launcher?
No, I mean, I couldn't even watch YouTube on it. I couldn't even open anything. I mean, I don't remember what I could do. I could open up Word doc, and I think that was it.
That's wacky.
Yeah, I think I could do it for like maybe using Google or something, but that's why I also just stopped using it. Just ended up taking up space in my life. But that's why we
make money as adults and then spend it on new computers. Anyways, should we end this?
I suppose
I need to go back to preparing for my birthday stream, which is just going dandy, fine and dandy. It's not going well.
I need to make MVs.
Ooh, how fun!
Yeah.
The chances of us continuing this call just after this and just not saying anything while we're on a Discord call is very high.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, we'll be saying things to each other.
Maybe.
We'll be saying things.
I mean, there have been times where we were silent in a call with each other for so long that you were like starting to fall asleep and I said something and you're like, I forgot we were in a call. Anyways, goodbye everyone. Gracious. Thank you for joining us for this watch along? Question mark?
Goodbye.
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 Goodbye.